And welcome back, everybody, for another match in our four-digit Mania World Cup. Uh, Commentating again here would be myself, Steven, and Halo. Say hi, Halo. Hello. Halo's not yet ready, so it would just be me for the time being. And for this match, we will have an upper bracket semifinal between Team France and Team Thailand. Whew, this is uh, this is gonna be a doozy, everybody, as we have the second seed going head to head against the third seed. So this is as close as we can get, right? I think this is the match with the closest seeding facing off, right? Uh, just correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. What's happening? Why do we have this loading screen? Technical difficulties again, but yeah, if you're just tuning in now, we're gonna have France versus Thailand. France sweeping through the upper bracket, losing only one map to Team Australia. Meanwhile, Thailand also sweeping, but they did have a few hiccups with Team Vietnam last week, winning the match 6-3, but it was still Thailand dominating throughout that match. So right now we're just gonna be having some of the warm-ups here. I remember this warm-up. This is the warm-up with the fish background in it. Which France is this is France's go-to warm-up for some reason. Probably some notable things here would be the 1v1 match between the two star players, Gay Hard Rock from Team France and Shokoha from Team Thailand, as the two super hard carries from their respective countries. I'm predicting that some of the maps here would be decided by just those two, as the other players from each country seems to rival each other well. Plus, they all could play every single skill set, so I doubt this is gonna be some Rice versus Ellen thing, anti-meta versus meta. I don't think that's gonna be the case here. We're talking about the second and third seed here, so they could pretty much play everything. It's, I guess, just a matter of how they transition from mid game to late game. As some of you all know, the maps in the semifinal is, you know, you know, yeah. If you've been tuning into the tournament, you know how hard the semifinal map pool is. What the frick is this warm up by Thailand? No freaking way. They're joking. But yeah. No Ellens versus Rice here. It's just a matter of who breaks first. Like, who gets tired first, who who will succumb to the nerves first. As The stakes here are really high. If you win this match, you will get banned in the next MWC. if I, if isn't that right? If you win this match, you'll be automatically be banned for the next year, right? That's the I think that's the trend we're heading right now. Because you'll be top three. Like you're gonna secure a top three spot once you win this. If you lose this, you still get a chance to yeah, you still get a chance in the losers bracket as you get to live another week. You get to play the finals map pool, which we don't know what it looks like yet. But if this is what the semifinal map pool looks like, then you just add a tier on the Rice and the LNs, and that will probably be what the finals look like. I don't know. But yeah, stakes are getting high here. And for Thailand's warm-up, they're gonna be playing Kako Renbo. It's I think this is the map in the 15th Elendan, right? If I recall correctly. Why? That's my question here. Why would you select this? I guess they're trying to check if they're trying to check the new patch, right? They patch out the column locks, so I guess they want to try it out. I don't know, chat. It just seems oh, if ever we could see who the true 4 digits are, yeah. If you could like, if you could 97 this or 96 this, that would be pretty sus. As this is the OD8 version, the final despair difficulty. So, getting a 96 or 97 on this one on score V2, yeah. So right now, Team Thailand is acting really sus right now. Team Thailand is acting really sus. I don't know about this, boys. Again, whoever wins this gets to secure their podium finish and gets to secure their blanket ban next year. So, yeah. Yeah. Although if I were to give the advantage on I'd say France has a slight lead over Thailand, just in terms of how the quarterfinals went. France seemed to be the more consistent team. Not to take away anything from Thailand, I guess Thailand had a much harder time last in the quarterfinals, just because they were facing Vietnam, and France was able to play against Team Malaysia's strategy. So judging on that, I guess I would have to give France the strategical advantage. As France knows what they're comfortable are, like what maps are they comfortable with, what maps are they not comfortable picking. As opposed to if you guys watch Thailand versus Vietnam, it did in my perspective it seemed like Thailand was just picking randomly. I don't know if that's the actual case, but that's just for me. Someone could correct me on that. Anybody from Thailand, if they're actually playing monkey strats. And all right, nice. There are no fake 4 digits here, as nobody got an S on this one, which is what we want. We don't want an S on this map. All right, you're gonna be pretty sus. S for sus. But yeah, I think that'll do it for the warm ups for both teams, and we're gonna go straight into rules. So either team would probably just ban maps that they're not comfortable with. They're gonna play with their strategy. They're not gonna play against the opponent's strategy. As it seems like Team Thailand gets first ban and has banned SV2. Pretty standard ban, as a lot of teams have banned this. Seems like not a lot of players are comfortable FCing this one. Understandable. And LN3. This is again a standard ban, as people seem to always ban LN3, which is weird. It felt like LN1 is much harder, but I guess the stamina required for inverses is a bit, it's a bit of a chore for most players, and they don't want to risk getting column lock. Oh, are they picking tiebreaker? Oh, that's a thing. All right. So France gets first pick here. So since France could play everything, one good strategy that was shown last match was picking SV1 right off the bat, as picking SV1 hides your actual strategy if you're going in with a strategy. Like, because in the scenario that France would pick a rice pick, then Thailand would opt to think that France will take advantage of the rice. But if France picks SV here, then Thailand would have no choice but to give their own strategy away, provided it's not monkey strat. But alright, France just opting to pick something they're most comfortable with. I think this is the map that they're most comfortable with. A straight jump stream pick, just to, I guess, warm your hands for a bit for the other maps, as the other map seems to be tiring as well. This one is the most tiring in my opinion. But yeah. Someone in chat says Ojo's gone. I don't think so. Are we testing? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, chat? All right. Seems like audio is completely fine for some people. I think if you're one of the people who has no audio, just refresh the page. It should go back. Anyway, As we see here, Gray, Hard Rock, and Shokoha leading the charge for Team France and Team Thailand respectively. Um, with Mr. and Kaskidi, Pavin, and For My Life as I wouldn't want to call them supporting cast, but it just seems like Gay, Hard Rock, and Shokoha would really stand out on this kind of pick. But yeah, as we wait for the players to get ready, we are gonna hit this off with a banger. 218 BPM, broken jump streams, one hand trails, transitions. This has a lot to this map has a lot to unpack. Luckily for them, it's not that technical. The transition from pattern to pattern is just really chokeable. Alright. For My Life seems to play with no fail on. It doesn't affect, right? The score doesn't get cut in half with score V2. So I guess it's fine. Still weird though that you you played you played the no fail mod in the mania tournament. I don't see a lot of players do that. Yeah, it shouldn't affect, right? And I think it's allowed. All right. Full lobby. Yeah, full lobby, full combos. As we see here, as we approach in the second quarter of the map. It's just a battle of consistency between these two teams right now. France seems to have the advantage. As Shokoha, the highest accuracy player, holds a 99.9. Meanwhile, I think that's a drop there from For My Life. Not a huge drop though, because Isak did drop a bit, but it's still in the 99.68 range. So I think it'll be fine. It's still fine. The average accuracy from Thailand is slightly higher still than France. As we approach the break section here, it's coming. Although For My Life has been stagnating in the 99.66, giving a slight advantage to Team France over here. Shokoha though with a superb 99.87. So even though France is in the lead, Thailand is breathing right through their necks. 200 from France could swing this as we approach to that 30-second break here. Alright, the final section, the densest part of this map, as it switches between hand stream and jump stream, which is kind of weird for me. I can't hit this at all. And it seems like France is still in the lead, but I wouldn't hope for France to win just yet. And I think that miss from Paven was the undoing for Thailand there. But yeah, still a great score from all of them with a V1 double S by Shokoha there. And just two greats for Grey Hard Rock there. Damn. Yeah, those are some really good scores. 99992K from Team France there shows that even though Grey Hard Rock is their star player, we cannot sleep on the other two players there in terms of Rise. But yeah, 1-0 for France. But it's not a break point, so Thailand could still catch up to this one as they insta-pick Hybrid 2. So I guess that would be the trend here. France taking advantage of all the Rise picks. Meanwhile, Thailand going over the anti-meta route and exhausting, I guess, LNs and hybrids. But Team France's hybrid team is also cracked, I think. I think it's just a matter of who has some more solid nerves here. Right, if you're just tuning in, we're in France versus Thailand, seed number 2 versus seed number 3. One of the most intense matchups in the entire tournament. Winner of this one will secure their top 3 spot. Loser of this one will go down to the losers bracket. They would continue their run there. France drew first blood in Rise 1. Let's see if Thailand could rebuttal in Hybrid 2. Accuracy is on Team France's side with Grey Hard Rock having a 99.94. Well, 99.90 now, but it's still goddamn high. It's between Grey Hard Rock versus Yokoha. Meanwhile, the other two supporting casts on both teams also rival each other. So no real leads at the moment. Score is flickering. Paven dropping a lot of regular 300s there, but at the same time, Mr. FR there as well, equalizing those 300 counts. But Chora missing will give France some breathing room to gain here. Uncharacteristic miss by Shokoha there. It's gonna be it's gonna be bad if your top act player misses. Because in order to equalize that, we need the top act player from France to trade that as well. As we come into the second half, not a lot of points left. Lead has been equalized, so one miss from France will... I don't know if it would be enough, but it will definitely swing it to Thailand's favor. I don't know if it would be enough. The lead is not shrinking nor nor growing now. Both teams have equalized their accuracies as we come into the final thrills and the semi-inverse. And that will be it. Yep, that would be it. So close still though, with less than 10,000 points. France will be able to take a break point from Thailand here. I couldn't believe that one slider break from Shokoha was the deciding factor of this one. Although I wouldn't say exactly that if Shokoha didn't slider break there, they would have taken it, as it did seem like Gay Hard Rock had the better ratio, but the worst 200 count. So I can't really exactly tell. But yeah, France was able to take a break point. Thailand continues to bleed. Although I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say it's, I wouldn't say it's a sure win for France, as both maps have been very close. It was just all decided by one misses. One miss, one slider break. So, so if I were Thailand, they should still feel confident about themselves, as they could rival France's players. And France picking the tech map of the map pool, the hardest map to get and good accuracy on. There's no question that both of these players could FC this. It's just a matter of whether or not they could get a good MA on this one. This map feels like you're just hitting at nothing. I don't know what snapping you follow on this one. Yeah, what do you think, Halo? What do you think? Who do you think would take this map, Halo? I think Steven is very handsome. Oh, thanks, Halo. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's pretty lonely when you're alone commentating. But it's fine. Gulps has been exchanged, and I think we're gonna see them play in just a few moments. Both could definitely combo this. Just a matter of who could get the better 200 count. and by better I mean lower, of course, right? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this burst. I don't know what they're based from, what they're based on. It feels like ghost. Yeah, they feel like ghost notes, right? Meanwhile, Cascade and FML trading misses there. When Paven though also messing up the mini burst there, but France wasn't able to trade it back, so lead would go on France's favor. But there's still a lot of mini bursts on this one, so a lot of opportunities for Team France to miss. But that also goes for Thailand as well. That's just how it is. Alright. Gay Hard Rock though, and Chocoha maintaining full combo on this one. Keskitty trading what Paven gave earlier. But I don't think that's enough. We need a miss from one of the two FCs from Team France right now. But I don't think that will happen as we're closing in on the final burst. And that would be it. 3-0. Mr. Furdo showing up big time here for Team France, rivaling Mr. Gay Hard Rock here. Chocoha with a very good ratio, but the misses from both Paven and FML was their undoing. But it's still fine, as it will be Thailand's turn to pick, and they would get a chance to gain the momentum back as they insta-pick Jin Nukaze. Seems like Thailand knows what seems like Thailand also knows what they're comfortable with. Or they're just playing me right now as they're just picking random songs. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully they came here with a good strategy against France. But we did mention from earlier that France will tend to exhaust all the elements and hybrids, and France will exhaust all the rice picks. Question is, who will pick the SV1 though? I guess it's more likely to go on Thailand because they have the DS advantage currently, right? Alright, to those who are just tuning in, this is 4-digit MWC Semifinals. Team France versus Team Thailand. Winner goes to top 3. Loser continues in the losers bracket. Alright, I think we're gonna be starting in just a few moments for the fourth map of the match picked by Thailand. This is Thailand's crucial pick, as if France managed to get a break point on this, Thailand will be in a lot of trouble, as France might secure a match point after this. This map is pretty short though, but it is very tiring. I believe that's just client. Sleeps is not actually missing on purpose. All right. I'm beginning to get nervous there. There you go. Seems like Sleeps is keeping a full combo with 99.44% accuracy at the moment. We're just gonna wait for the client to sync up, and we will see these. Yeah, we'll see the intensity of the match now, with Thailand leading by just a hair of accuracy. Oh, never mind. It is swinging back into France. Think Sleeps was rushing one measure there, but it's still fine. They are still both keeping a full team, full combo. Shokoha being the MVP of the lobby, up by 0.03% against Gay Hard Rock. Keskidi, yeah, it's between Keskidi and Dusty, and Sleeps versus Satsuka. So we have a 1v1 matchup at our hands here, but seems like Satsuka will be the one breaking, giving Thailand this crucial point. Look at that view on double S by the two top players in your screen right now. Oh wait, never mind. I thought it's 0, it's 6. Alright. It's just Shokoha getting the full V1 double S. Gay Hard Rock though with a better ratio. And yeah, that's pretty close, guys. If I were Thailand, I wouldn't be comfortable picking LNs and hybrids still. Like that map was way too close to comfort. But now it's France's turn to pick. Um, I guess if they wanted to be safe, they would play Set the World on Fire or QE. Either one of the two would be safe for them, as those two are a lot easier to full combo than the FFR chart there. Unless they want to take advantage of the SV. But I think it's still risky because Thailand is also a good SV team. I'm still more inclined to think that Thailand will pick the SV in order to gain a free point. But free point with an asterisk, as France is also very good at SV. Yeah, it's a really risky pick. Right now, it's France's turn to pick. Safest would be the E-type, the speed one. I don't know. What do you think, Tat? What do you think, chat? Could you help France with their fourth pick here? Oh, it seems like they are gonna pick the tech stream map. Huh. Interesting. I guess it's best to pick this as early as possible, I guess. Because the more this match drags on, the harder it is to get a good accuracy on tech picks such as this. So I guess it's in France's best interest to pick the maps which is hardest to act. And I'm guessing Thailand is also thinking the same thing. But what do I know? I'm just here watching. They're probably just randomly picking just to spite me, but hopefully that's not the case. All right, fifth map, Labyrinth of Skadi. Map with the longest rise map, I think, that runs for almost 4 minutes. So a miss on this one would be really detrimental, especially in the middle section of the map. It will really tank your score. Shokoha not having a great start there, starting with a 98% accuracy, giving the slight edge to Team France. But if you're Thailand, I think this is the best chance to take a break point. This is the best chance to take a break point, right? This one is hard to combo. A lot could happen on the 4 minutes of this map. So as long as Team Thailand keeps their composure and keep their full combo up, they have a good chance to take this one. Those stairs are really brutal. Transitioning to jacks, you really have to prepare for that. It would rushing the stairs and then transitioning would really give you some bad judgments, making you hit really early on the jacks. As we are seeing with Cascade, the first one to break the full combo, which would give the slight advantage to Team France. At Shokoha was able to gain a significant amount of accuracy, now rivaling, well, not really there yet, but he's almost there with Gay Hard Rock. Cascade, though, despite that miss, is still able to keep a 99.60 something accuracy, which makes FML be the lowest accuracy player in the lobby here. Oh, nobody's rushing that. That is really good. But slightly still on Thailand because of this miss by Cascade, though. And on the middle of the map too, that's not good. This will give Thailand more breathing room and a much needed breakpoint if ever they keep their full combo up. That grace roll is way too disgusting. Oh my god. And this one too. It's easy to rush that. It's easy to rush that fill there. It's a weird BPM to play. Alright. We aren't seeing any misses from Team Thailand unless I curse them really hard right now. FML needs to hold here if they want to take this break point actually. FML with the lowest accuracy right now. Right? Seeing the ending section which oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! FML wasn't ready for that BPM switch there. Oh, that's really bad. Oh no. Oh my god. But that was really close though. That was too close, man. The BPM change there at the end, man. That's brutal. Especially if wait, someone in chat said it was a lag spike. Oh, that's even sadder, man. Uh, Out of any moment to get a lag spike on, you'd get it in a tournament in the actual match. RNG, man, it's really sad. But anyway, Thailand also going for the same strategy of picking the technical maps as early as possible. So picking the most technical hybrid is a good a good pick if Thailand is playing on that strategy. And Sleeps will be coming back for this one. This map is also long, so a lot of room for errors as well. Alright, we're about to start within 10 seconds. France leading by 3 maps. Thailand needs a breakpoint in order to equalize this and take this pick as well. Although Thailand seems to be comfortable with this one as they again insta pick this. So we'll see. Oh, we're going straight into it. All right, nice. Oh, already 400 combo mark. Not 10 seconds within the map. All right. Accuracy lead is slightly in Team Thailand as all of them are keeping above 99.7. Team France though with 299.6. So alright, nobody messing this mini. Okay, never mind. Someone messing it up. First break by Sleeps there, but I don't think that is enough to switch the lead as Sleeps might have missed, but the accuracy advantage is still there. So not a lot of flickers here. Wait. Sleeps hitting that mini inverse kind of early, not giving him a bit of accuracy there. So France will be able to take this slight lead as we go in the second half. Alright. Lead is going back on Team Thailand now. Seems like Sleeps was able to keep a V1 double S on this transition. And now we're going over to the Jack section, one of the most tiring parts of this map. Seems like none of them are too tired to play this, so I'm not expecting a miss from any of them. There we go. Slight lead for Team Thailand here as Shokoha is keeping a 99.79 and I think a V1 double S to boot. Alright, nobody messing that triple long jacks there. Not long jacks, just a medium jacks. No one messing with the burst, no one dropping accuracy. Alright, somebody dropping accuracy. That's making the score flicker. It will be very close. One miss from France would actually secure this one on Thailand, but I think it'll be fine even if France don't miss. As long as Team Thailand keep their accuracy up. It's gonna be very close though. Alright, nobody messing the shields here. Wait! Oh my god! What the heck is this lead? Only 29 points. And again, the deciding factor was that one miss from Team Thailand. This match is crazy, man. Only 29 points. V1 double S by Mr. Shokohe here. But yeah, that's a break point and a match point for Team France, as they seem to be the more consistent team. As shown, I think almost all maps they've been keeping a full country full combo here. Alright, it's this is France's final pick to close the match. If they win this map, they will be banned for next year. That's the stake here. This might be Gay Hardrock's final performance of the in his 4D MWC career. I wouldn't feel too bad about Team Thailand right now, as even if France keeps stealing these points away from Thailand, the fact that France needed to steal the points still says a lot about Thailand's performance at the moment, as they seem to be the superior mid/late game player. It's just that those inconsistencies, those what we call shit misses, are the ones deciding the points here. So even if Thailand falls into the losers bracket, I wouldn't feel comfortable facing them there. Right? If you're any other country, right? Like right now, if you're right now you're watching Team Thailand right now and you're one of the players in the losers bracket, you wouldn't want to face Thailand there, right? Right now it's not close, it's like 5-1, but if you judge it based on the individual maps, it seems like Thailand could have taken it. Right? So timeout for Team France. I think they're trying to see which rice map they're most comfortable with, or are arguing amongst themselves if they need to pick. All right, never mind. They're gonna pick QE, the wildcard pick here. So if you're one of the latecomers here, I suggest you look into the MP link of this map. See how intense every map is, because that 5-1 that doesn't tell us shit about how close this match is. The 5-1 doesn't do it justice, alright? So, you know, if you're just coming into the stream, I suggest you check out the MP link. Just type in exclamation mark MP, Nightbot will give it to you in a jiffy. So yeah. Alright, France's chance to close this match and secure their podium finish. And if ever, I think this is the first time we'll be seeing France in the top 3, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong. Because it was always monopolized by either Team Philippines, Team Malaysia, or Team US, or Team Brazil. So, yeah, I guess same for Thailand as well, right? Like, if Thailand was able to win this, it's gonna be Thailand's first appearance in the podium. So, this match has, yeah, damn, this match has more stakes than I thought. All right. And the 5-1 doesn't do it justice, actually. So please, I suggest you check the map, check the MP link. The 5-1 doesn't do it justice. We've seen several comebacks before in this tournament. So it's not impossible for Thailand to secure their tiebreaker here. Thailand just has to keep their cool and believe in themselves that they could actually, that they could take on France. And they could, right? Judging by the scores, they could. See if let's see if Thailand can clutch this. All right, on the accuracy side, it's slightly over Thailand. But we've seen this time and time again. Like, the accuracy is on Thailand's side, but the misses are the deciding factors of this one, as Eno wasn't able to keep up with the fast burst there, dropping him into the 98%. We need the same thing to happen to Team France, or else this match is as good as over. Alright, Eno sleeps climbing up to the 99% mark as we go on to the first half. There's still a lot of points to get, and there's still a lot more room for error. So if you're Team France, you ought to keep your cool. Just play your own game here. If you're Team Thailand, you need to get your shit together and V1 double S everything and not miss. Never mind. I'm so sorry, Team Thailand. I think that's my bad. But yeah, full combos across the board for Team France, as I think this is the fourth map that they have like country full combo in. As we go on to the final quarter of the map here with this Rolly Burst. Gay Hard Rock though finding a miss, also Cascade, but that's not gonna help their case here if Eno Sleeps keeps on missing as well. And we're seeing the final full combo from Team Thailand breaking, as Shokoha wasn't able to keep up with the burst there. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. With only Mr. Fur keeping the full combo here with a very good accuracy of 99.62, and that would secure Team France the blanket ban for next year. GG's, boys. Team Thailand, however, will continue their run next week, but on the losers bracket side. So they would still have a chance to fight against France again if either France drops to the losers bracket as well, or Thailand continues their run up to the grand finals. So yeah, GG's for both teams. It was very, very close. I really suggest that you watch the VOD or the MP link for this match, as I think this is the closest goddamn match we have ever streamed. No? Not a lot of weakness was shown. Team France with their consistency, Team Thailand with their accuracy. And I don't think if you're the one facing Team Thailand in the losers bracket, you're gonna take advantage of anything, as Team Thailand wasn't able to show a lot of weaknesses there. So Team Thailand is still pretty scary. But as for Team France, they have secured their top 3 finish. GG's, boys. Next match will be 30 minutes from now. Netherlands versus Japan. That is, I think, a losers bracket match. And whoever wins that will be facing Team Philippines tomorrow. And that will be exciting. And I think that's it for... Yeah, I think that's it for me for now. But, you know, guys, please stay tuned for later for Team Netherlands and Team Japan if you're one of them. If you're one of those countries, you know, fans. And once again, this has been Steven. Joining me here is also Steven. Yeah. And I'll see you guys later.